Morning, Charles. Is Mr. Donovan in his suite?
I don't think so, Mrs. Snyder.
Oh.
I mean...
Oh, you can call me Lily. Is Mr. Donovan here?
He hasn't picked up his mail or messages since yesterday.
That's not like him.
Maybe he's out of town.
Maybe.
Oh, hi, dear. What's the problem? You can't locate the boyfriend? Oh. Oh. Oh, gosh. I'm sorry. I thought for me.
Everything's fine. I just spoke with the nurse. His vitals are fine.
I fell sound asleep.
Sorry I woke you up. Brought you some tea.
Thank you.
Maybe you should go home and get some rest.
No.
You've been here all night.
And so have you. Haven't you?
You know, Mother, this has not been the best month of my life, but I can always count on you to add it.
Oh, honey, stop it. Come on, stop it, for heaven's sake. Oh.
What's going on? What? You're scaring me. What is it?
Well, I had to try to find you, darling. I had to. Bob Hughes, I had a phone call. He had a stroke last night.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
Is he
he's still
okay?
unconscious. It happened at the hospital. I have to get to the hospital for a board meeting, but thank God it happened at the hospital because he got the proper kind of treatment.
And you got treatment right away.
Right,
That's
yes.
a good thing.
It's very good. It's good. And the guy who found him was your guy, Dusty.
If you'd like to go home and get some rest, I can stay here.
No. I want to see what the doctor has to say.
But afterward, I can drive you home if you want to get a few hours sleep.
No, thanks. You know, the thing is, I feel as if he knows I'm here. And maybe that'll help.
But you're alone.
Oh, just at the moment, you know, Tom and Margot were here almost all night, and they've gone now to see Mom and Lisa.
And Chris?
He went home to take a quick shower. You don't need to worry about me. I'm surrounded by friends. You know, in the middle of the night, 3 separate nurses. They were all off duty.
It's okay.
They came. Everybody loves him so much.
Had you figured all wrong. Thought you'd be at home making a home-cooked breakfast for your kids.
I did.
Well, good for you.
And then I decided that after spending all that quality time with my family, I needed a little quality time alone.
Oh, sorry.
I didn't mean it that way. So,
Didn't hurt my feelings, you know? Think people do need time alone.
maybe it's not time alone, exactly. More like time away.
Meaning?
I just get tired of putting on a show. But I do it because I want my kids to go to school feeling
Like their world isn't falling apart.
like their mother isn't having an affair. But maybe all I'm doing is just showing them how to ignore reality.
Well, it's a good thing you're here. Because what those kids really don't need to see is you feeling sorry for yourself.
Chris. Hi. I just heard about your dad. My mom told me. I'm so sorry.
Thanks.
Any change?
Not yet. I'm just gonna go have a shower and then head back.
My mom said it was good that he got treatment right away, and thank goodness Dusty was there.
I'm sorry, Lily. I really have to go.
I'll be praying for him.
Lily was just trying to be nice.
Great. Fine. Yes, and thank God Dusty was there to save my dad's life.
Chris, you talk to me.
I don't have time.
You need to calm down. You need to be there for your mom.
How can I calm down when my father is in...
I know.
don't. Everybody knows my father shouldn't be overstressed, but I am not everyone. I am his son. I am a doctor.
I know, but you can't blame yourself.
I can't? No, I should just shrug it off.
I don't understand.
Then let me spell it out for you. The last time I talked to my father, he was so angry he fired me. That is why he had the stroke.
Kim. Lucinda. Thank you. I'm so sorry. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I know.
Has there been any change?
No, not yet. But the doctor's in with him now. They're monitoring him very carefully, and they think that he'll have a full recovery.
Oh, well, we know Bob. We know Bob. He'll do anything and everything and move heaven and earth to get back to you.
Thank you. You know we will.
I'm sorry to speak about business right now, but I think you should know that there is a meeting of the hospital board today.
Oh.
Well, because we have to get going and move as quickly as we can on an interim appointment for chief of staff. I know it sounds cold.
No, not at all. That's what Bob would have wanted you to do. He'd want you to make sure the hospital run just the way he ran it.
You're so understanding.
Well, I do think it will be a good opportunity for Chris. I mean, he's exactly like his father. He despises waiting. He needs to be active and be doing some things.
Yeah, well, of course, the board approved Bob's recommendation for Chris to be considered for chief of staff at some point down the road. But I think we were thinking it would be at some point. We're talking about the future.
Well, yeah, I know. Of course, I agree. But kind of for the moment anyway, circumstances have changed. And, well, I mean, this is an interim appointment, isn't it?
Right. Look, please don't you worry about this. Please don't. I wouldn't want to upset you.
Well, I just know what Bob wanted.
So you think you can do this job better than I can?
I know I can. And if you won't let me prove it now, I'll be forced to prove it when you're gone.
I think when something horrible happens, we blame ourselves. Try to make sense of it.
Emily, I'm a doctor. I'm supposed to know what stress does to someone in my father's condition, but did I back off? No, nothing was going to stop me.
You're not the first person in the world to have a difficult relationship with his father, Chris. And that doesn't change overnight because the man had a stroke. He believes in you. He wanted you to have his job.
We both know that is not true.
Yes, it is.
He fired me.
Because he overreacted. Just like you're overreacting now. Oh, God, you two have these expectations of each other that nobody in the world could ever meet. And you can't take the things he says in anger and take them to heart. You just can't.
That's the problem. The things he says, they are usually right.
Well, I don't agree. I don't. And now you have the opportunity to prove to your father and to yourself that he was wrong to fire you.
You're right. What luck. I finally get my lucky break, and all it took was for my father to have a stroke.
Oh, will you stop it? Stop it. What happened was horrible, but you have to stay strong for your mother. I mean, she needs to know, to see that you're the man she thinks you are. Even if you don't.
Let me ask you this. When you shoot your mouth off like that, does that make this a billable hour?
It works. You know, I don't mind when you're mad, but I do hate when you're gloomy.
Why would I possibly be gloomy? My life is in such great shape.
I know you have a lot on your plate right now. You know what? I shouldn't have said anything.
No, you know what? You're right. You're right. I was feeling sorry for myself. But if it means anything, I wasn't enjoying it.
Yeah, I know that about you already. And I know it must be hard to keep up an act for your kids.
What bothers me is that it could get worse for them. When you go through a divorce, things like this, sometimes they can go public. Luke, I think he knows already, but Faith and Natalie, I don't want them to know about their mother and him, especially not like that.
Okay. as your attorney, I will take that under advisement. We'll just make that part of our strategy.
Uh-oh.
What?
We just talked business. Now it's a billable hour.
Okay. Okay, a deal. How about you buy me breakfast and we'll call it even?
Deal.